afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of the Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to a 1 vs 1 on Holotny Farmer between Anarkhand, fighting here for the Soviet Union for the glory of Comrade Stalin, and the 7th Mechanized Corps versus RedxWings, fighting here for Deutschland, for the Reich, for the Groß Deutschland Panzerdivision here with assault support, Jaeger infantry, and joint operations versus shot rifle, counterattack, and got multiple infantry. And here we got an MG42 for veterancy, mines, and a increased penetration on the heavy machine guns here for RedxWings. Now that is a bulletin I don't think I've seen before used, actually. Comes on the way, we got a dual pioneer start here, and he's actually not going for MG42s right off the bat. He's getting some grenadiers there, so something perhaps a bit more recognisable, at least initially here from RedxWings. Wine going off there for Anarkhand, denying the tractor and some other bits there to the enemy in case they might move in there. Conscripts moving out to the southern approach there, pretty standard. On the other hand, we're seeing here that RedxWings is spreading north and south. Vorwärts, Leute! Secure territory! Grenadier there arriving. Point there, secured, conscripts moving ahead. Got another grenadier squad on their way for RedxWings. So far no sign of the MG42, which could of course maybe make one to sort of believe it might have just been a deception move, of course, to make his opponent believe there'll be MG42s, but then again so many players don't really go for them, so he'd be more likely to surprise him if he actually went for something interesting using the MG42. Pioneers versus the Conch though. With the addition of the engineers, the Pioneers will be forced back here, so his southern push will initially run into some problems there. Second squad there arriving for RedxWings. Wire there as well to wire off that tractor. Conscripts there taking losses. Yuri rather rapidly shot down. They're negative cover, they're not really good position versus the Grenadiers, particularly with the low health there. That's only going to make things easier for the Grenadiers. More conscripts there, so far up to 4 conscripts there for Anarkhand, sneaking in here for the centre. There's absolutely nothing coming here, so covering, so it could easily cause a bit of problem there for RedxWings. Interesting enough, the RedxWings are going straight for the mission, straight for here, but he's not actually bothering with the fuel. Now go down MG42 around here for RedxWings, but interesting enough, no fuel. So to specifically select it there, which will give his opponent a bit of fuel advantage. Of course, RedxWings on the other hand will be enjoying a munitions advantage, which could be interesting if that's something more specific he's playing for. I mean, that would certainly make a doctrine like this one perhaps a bit more what he's aiming for, since that is the more heavy on munitions. This one a bit, but not quite as much, nor is this one, and Upper Blitz could sort of help make up for that. So of course have to see ultimately what RedxWings go for. There's they need to get away. There we go, MG42 up here for RedxWings, and we are seeing here Jaeger infantry. And by God, he's getting ambush camouflage there for the MG42. So that should be interesting. At the same time, losing ground here to the advance of Anarkhand. More and more conscripts are being mobilized there. Centre here being secured, south being rolled up. We got mines up here for Anarkhand. Pioneers being down south, but they're in pretty bad condition and might rapidly get shot down if they're not careful. MG4 sitting up here behind some turned over crates, and there we go. Ambush camouflage shot, and there we go, setting up. Ready to gun down some communists. For their own good. Yeah, it's for their own good we're killing some Dieter. Never forget that. Are you sure? Yeah. Again, very interesting. Not entirely sure what he's specifically thinking in terms of longer term strategy here, Mr. RedxWings. Conscripts will run off. We got 3 grenadiers now and an MG42 here for RedxWings. Holding fire. Point here being, well, reinforced the Pioneers there. MG42 could, I suppose, he just went for those conscripts. Or what is he especially doing there anyways? Not sure. Conscripts hanging about. Bit of moving down south here, but nothing serious. Gunners moving down and straight into a mine, losing half the unit. Heading towards him, might try and go for the cough, deny his opponent fuel, but at the same time, of course, in the north there, I mean, RedxWings initiatives actually does seem a bit sort of unsure what he's specifically thinking with this. He's not really sort of trying to focus around any sort of more specific fuel points, just sort of around the centre, and that's not really going to help him hold a lot of territory, and so not going to get him a lot of fuel in the longer run. In fact, it's giving Anarkhand here 36 fuel per minute. In fact, he's even doing the munitions. So another MD42 on the way. There we go. Concentrating to the info. Got the ambush there bit, which actually increases the accuracy briefly, making the MD42 more lethal. Comes there just getting absolutely shredded here by the MD42. And there you go, pinned down. They do pop up a Molotov, but nonetheless do take losses there in half the unit immediately though. Burst into flames at the same time. The assault seems working out here for RedxWings, for Deutschland, for the Groß Deutschland. Yeah. Conscripts moving here, so into the Grenadiere. Conscripts there. Not in a good condition after that encounter with the MD42. Down to very little health. One Grenadier squad could easily push them off there, or another MD42. And we are seeing more ambush camouflage there. More ambush camouflage, and certainly the Germans were known for pulling off a lot of sneaky tricks there with the MD42s. In some cases, and that was during Normandy for example, they would strip out the tracer ammunition on one MD42 crew, then put it all in the other one. Then they have sort of, you know, firing an obvious line of shots at one level. Then the Americans would duck down thinking, alright guys, we're safe. Then the other MD42 without the tracer rounds would open up and begin just shredding them. Lots of little details like that. Got an MD40 opening up in the building. Conscripts there with the side exposed. At least just a bit. Got the signal unfortunately. We've got conscripts falling back. South being secured, giving a fuel point here, but you might want to get an MD42 as a mines down to hold this area, getting the point there as well. So nice move here by the way, instead of just trying its way to sort of find the easiest path of fuels and sort of get some damage done that way in terms of economics and the likes. We got counter-attack here chosen by Anarkhand to throw back the Groß Deutschland. Shock troopers there arriving. Troops moving out. The two MD42s there, but camouflage. You could also get it for Grenadiers. They would also benefit a bit from it here and there. Really jumping around here with his MD42. It seems a bit unsure. Looks like he's giving up the south pretty rapidly though. Now seemingly setting up the centre with two MD42s covering. Definitely going to be a bit of a kill zone. Although, of course, only the one out in the open will here benefit from the ambush. The other one inside the building does not really. There you go, Shocksman. There we go. Opening up, of course, due to the bullets in here, of course, their body armor will be less protected here versus the MG42s. There you go, pinned down grenade here versus the church. Quickly gets out. Boris died here before the MG40. There you go. Incendiary rounds now available. He could pop them here and try to sort of do more damage, at least versus the front of the building. Mission point being retaken again. No real focus towards the fuel point there from RedxWings, who's now actually getting a sniper, eine Scharfschütze. Definitely an interesting play here. There's a surge versus the American Corps. I would say this is much to a heavy tier 1, because the surge Corps, in particular considering how many surge players do play, I mean, it can work off. There we go, the engineers really taking some damage. We've got the 240s here, sort of covering nicely, baby. Basically, though, the south. Here, of course, they could be outmaneuvered. We've got Grenadiers here basically acting as a warning system. So, overall, a pretty solid position. We've got Pioneers. We have the flamethrowers ready to burn out any communists as well. And almost eventually, two here already on this MG42. Grenadiers gear for the fleet. Conscripts running straight into that, and they are suffering heavy losses. Obviously. Meanwhile, the advance continues here. MG42 could maybe clear up support here. Conscripts rushed off there. Cutting off there. We touch their run off. We got the sniper moving ahead here. Further losses. We got guns moving from the north. Now we got a nice counterattack here from the RedxWings, but again, it's very interesting to note there's no real focus around here. We even got some sandbags up here behind the logs and branches. A flamethrower is a coward tool. Wearing body armor though, totally not cowardly. Not at all. Very brave, courageous. And has nothing to do, of course, with our hatred of flamethrowers, which ignore about the armor. There you go, exchange, there you go. This shock is just getting absolutely, well, torched. There you go, got the MG42 moving ahead here. Other one sitting up in the church again. But there we go, nice flank from the conscripts, nice flank again behind the MG42. Got already want to fuck the church here. And there you go, caught in negative cover in the middle of the road here in front of two MG42s. Even gets the alternate Molotov there, they're still going to suffer pretty viciously. The only way this could have been worse is if RedxWings popped incendiary armor piercing rounds to increase damage and then force them to retreat right through that. That would be absolutely, well, pyrotechnical and, well, terminal. Interesting enough, he does not use incendiary piercing rounds at all. At least not so far. Which you'd expect, you know, with 2 MP42s and all the other stuff. I mean, he does increase, you know, not just penetration, but damage, but can allow you to really do some heavy damage first then begin. Really nice there, leapfrogging and also bounding about, then ensuring one's always covering the other at least close to. Ensuring they can't be so easily overwhelmed. So really nice play here by RedxWings as well, getting some really good effect out of those MD42s in a way I've certainly not seen in some time. Which is quite refreshing, if anything. Also, no mid-game analysis, this is a bit of a longer match. But comes up here, really taking heavy fire from the MD42s. Another unit in there, MD42 ready to cover though. Not quite well positioned to cover the full arc, but still stops the conscripts there. Let's move ahead, we got the conscripts forced away. Veterans do hit 10 kills already. More G43s being handed out to RedxWings Soldaten. The map is certainly a bit of patchwork there of map control. With RedxWings basically controlling all the sort of vital junction points, but none of the vital resource points on the other hand. So, in a sense, he's getting more resources than his opponent, but not a lot. It looks like we've got a rapid tech up here for Mechanized Armor Company here for Anarkhand. Very interesting. In particular, thing he should have known, of course, he's actually not had more fuel than his opponent. RedxWings not gotten a lot there, so I mean, he could go for a Katyusha. That would actually be pretty effective versus the infantry heavy play here from RedxWings so far. SU-6s would also work a bit in that regard. Conscious Marine from the north, like to make a nice company up here for RedxWings. A half-tech could actually be quite good to sort of help support these things when ensure the MD42s can be forced at the front line, but also help shield them a bit if used properly. Advance here from the Conscious Flamethrower Engineers, still no sign of incendiary armor piercing rounds. And there you go, shock troops pushed away from the south here, the G43s definitely doing their piece of work, plus the MD42 here. Conscious there stopped. They'll need to reset because they're already getting out of the arc of fire there, not even from the south though. Or he needs to get off a rifle grenade here versus those advancing. Or he has to rely there on this one. There you go, engineers banking about here. And there we go, looks like we got a full retreat here from RedxWings. Still, did quite a bit of damage here versus Anarkhand, also pushed them off a lot of territory, then not a lot of resources. But still, a part of me does feel like, you know, again, incendiary piercing rounds might have helped just a bit more, given a bit more punch there, and further up the ante and basically bleeding out Anarkhand. Could get an SU-6, but again, a part of me would say an Katyusha would be better. An SU-5 right now would not really do much. I mean, of course, he might be worrying his opponent's going for an armor rush. Of course, he's pretty much in only tier 1 units now. In that regard, it's a bit of a heavier one. So, of course, in that regard, that could probably be, you know, the thinking here maybe for Anarkhand if he does go for a quick SU-5. But if he's going to go for it, he's going to be pretty disappointed because RedxWings has not really teched up so far. And there's nothing here in the calling department either. So if Anarkhand does end up playing for an SU-5, it's going to be a bit of a tragic development. He would benefit much more from a Katyusha right now, a pair of SU-6s are always something to help deal with infantry a bit more stalwartly. Gun is hitting rapidly with the conscripts.
Artillery barrage ready to launch.
Goes over light machine guns, so a mix of light machine guns and G43s. Neat in there, you've got the heavy machine guns there moving ahead. On their Lafette tripods, as they were known. There also existed another mount there for the MD42s and also MD34s, which basically allowed them to use as anti-aircraft guns. Little fun fact there. Shock troops moving ahead straight into the MD42s. Of course, again, incendiary armor piercing rounds here would certainly benefit even more. There you go. Vasily cut down. The rest of the unit slowly crawling back here. They might want to get off a smoke grenade to cover off that. But no, decides not. Using a bit of salt grenades, clearing out everything up close to the veteran, the 3 already. Can they get the engineers in retreat there? Molotov off here from the conscripts. Misses though. Still interesting enough, again, there's been no real focus from RedxWings towards the fuel point. Still getting fuel core due to all the other points sort of grabbing here and there, but I do think you'd benefit quite a bit from these trying to secure fuel point for any longer period of time. Almost got the shock troopers there. You also got a Telemann here, by the way, which could basically wreck any direct advance there from Anarkhand, who is getting an SU-5. Oh dear. I can understand the logic, but again, I do feel like he is basing it off the wrong assumptions. Well, he's only getting sorely surprised here, which is certainly unfortunate for him. Conscious then a bit of fire. We got pack 40 up. Got more grenadiers there for RedxWings. I know maybe some panzer grenadier would be a better addition right now, rather than a 4th grenadier squad. And I can, by the way, could instead of maybe of the H5 actually gone for a KV1. That would actually do him better here versus RedxWings initially. A B4 could also be called in. There you go. Almost got another veteran to MD42. There you go. Counter straight into the MD42. And there you go. Just getting stopped rapidly. Almost down to half health already. They do get off a Molotov there. But of course the price is pretty heavy. Grenadiers joining in. Moved a bit too far there, RedxWings. Veteran to them for 2 conscripts moving in. Straight into the line of fire here. Conscripts moving from the south.
Are securing our territory.
Got the MD42 setting up. And there we go, conscripts away.
The enemy is taking our territory.
This one already halfway to veteran 3. If it hits that point, it's definitely going to be a bit of a nightmare there for Anarkhand's troops. And there goes this unit farm, and so far there's not really going to be much of a need for it, which is rather going to mean it's going to be a bit of a unfortunate use of resources. I mean, he might see some usage, but until then, I mean, he might benefit better from an early KV1 than for a lot with an HUD5, for example. Chocks with their suppressed guys, then taking advantage of the suppression track to move in and deal with them. Of course, keep in mind, troops that are suppressed are a lot less accurate when we use versus infantry. They're pretty easy targets. Though in this case, they do manage to get unsuppressed in time. Still, the losses are pretty heavy here, and more grenadiers, but 43s are moving in. Conscripts are moving into the MD42s. And are suffering bravely for it. Getting a fuel point there finally. Wunderbar. Still no sign of a tech up. We got a second pack 40 here. Could indicate here RedxWings might be going for a longer haul, which could maybe hint he's going for a tier 4 play then, considering his doctrinal choice. Since that many packs and all the rest sort of indicate he's probably not going to bother with tier 3, which would mean tier 4 and Panthers and maybe a Sturmpanzer are more within his line of thought. But now RedxWings is really sort of pushing back here at Anarkhand, gaining a lot of territory. And looks like Anarkhand is about to set up the B4, also known as Stalin's Sledgehammer. Which is definitely going to make things a bit awkward here for RedxWings. MD42 is reinforced. And could certainly counter the more infantry heavy play, but also support weapons there from RedxWings. And MD42 coming under fire from that will probably not have much of a chance of getting out of it alive. E4 going up. Point there secured. Point there secured. Grenadiers moving in for the north, southwards, pressuring as well here. And now he's got both fuel points. That's definitely going to give RedxWings quite a boost there. Question is, of course, will he actually make use of it? Because right now he could probably take up 2 tier 4 for example, and then go for a Panther pretty rapidly if he wanted. But the B4 here almost ready to deliver its highly explosive payload onto the head of any Fritz or Jürgen in the wrong spot.
Ju-87 ready for panzer busting.
Super close air support available. You got some conscripts sneaking up behind enemy lines. Got pioneers with the mines, which checking for any mines. Gute Arbeit. Conscripts moving ahead, taking heavy fire. Go B4 shoots. Gets one grenadier squad. Almost gets another. Some pretty heavy losses here for RedxWings, and the Ghost Deutschen troops are getting suppressed and pinned even. Finally a smoke round there. Smoke grenade down there for Anarkhand. Surprising it took them so long. Victory points to the advantage so far of Anarkhand that they might slowly be tipping here to RedxWings. They just need to get away. We've got the MG4 to continue the fight here. Incendiary armor piercing rounds again would be good. Never underestimate the power in the armor piercing rounds. They do quite a bit of punch there versus enemy infantry. Pinned. Shocks moving in from south. MG42 not quite fast enough there. Grenade off. Try and get out of there and... Wow. It completely wrecked the MG42. And that thing was in perfect condition. Now that's a bit rarer to see actually. Didn't actually even know it can happen. But there you go. The other MG42, the one close victory 3 though, continues to fight here for Germany, for Deutschland. Meanwhile, two pushing up north here, keeps pushing on here, going to harass the country, trying to deny resources, and going here for the other fuel point as well. Good, good. Still no tech up though from the RedxWings. Not good, good. In fact, opposite of good, good. Slightly unfortunate. But a good inaugural shot there to the B4, and it's ready to shoot again. Can't skip saying about there. Still no tack up. You should definitely consider that now. And we got MG4 setting up here, ready with shock troopers. There we go, opening up. Incendiary armor piercing again would be a good help. Fighting up here, Constance pushed away. Good shooting there. Forcing the way, almost veteran to 3. Moments away. Shifting a bit away, in fact. Maybe related to that B4 that exists at the moment. And what do you know? Had he not shifted that MG42 away, he probably could have lost it. So, nicely done there by RedxWings. Bit of shooting down here. Constance holding up, pushing there. Pretty much stalling the advance of the Grenadiers here with the sandbags. Good job there by him. Pioneers going in here. Tactical movement. Rushing straight into his opponent's space. And calling in a Stuka close air support. He's going for the Stuka maybe to sort of knock out the B4. Bit risky considering it rather requires there's nothing else near it. But we've got infantry, we've got tanks and tank destroyers. We've got the K1 there arriving. And there you go. H5 there takes a hit from the Stuka. Kanonenvogel. Conscripts and units moving from the north still. RedxWings is maintaining good grasp here of the map control at the moment. Still not taking up. He's almost got 400 fuel. Come on, RedxWings. I think you can do it now. And there we go. Taking up is finally happening. MG42 there, getting Molotoved. Almost victory free though. Very close. In fact, just slivers of experience away. Even watching a Russian infantryman right now sneeze could do that. Take up continues. MG42 getting away. K1 here finding the center with the damage in. Got Pack 4 being had to deal with it. As the K1 falls back, he is trying to cover it. And trying to make it harder for the enemy to get line of sight there on the K1 and begin shooting away with the Pack 40s. Might have been that Telemine that did the job. And we got a flamethrower there for the Grenadiers. Bad news for Anarkhand. There we go. Third tier. Will he go for the fourth? Yes, he will. He will leave the Panther here. Grenadiers flanking in there versus conscripts, quickly forcing them away. Opening up the south again. The German advances while the north here is getting slowly unravelled like a ball of yarn by Anarkhand.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Conscripts moving straight into all of this might not be the wisest idea. We got another MG4 here by the way. He's quick to replace the ones lost. Also getting ambush camouflage there, so keeping it always a set there of heavy machine guns to stop any Russian advance in its, well, tracks. B4 not doing so much at the moment. Concentrating to the Grenadiers here, could rather than here could maybe help a bit further. Grenadiers flanking in. There we go, phase 3. Heavy Panzer Corps can now be put down here by RedxWings and you can easily get several tanks out from it.
We are losing a sector.
Northern fuel pumping chain here by the Russians. Though now, of course, RedxWings does has a notable fuel advantage here.
This is now German territory.
B4's doing nothing, apparently waiting for a very good target, which is definitely one way of doing. Got an MG4 moving up here. Veteran C2, almost Veteran 3.
Our supply lines.
B4 fires. Oh, scheiße. Just as it hits Veteran D3, the B4 shatters the entire thing like matchsticks. And it is here though, with a pilfered flamethrower, those shower the Russians with hot Teutonic love, forcing them away. Meanwhile, MD42 holding up positions there. He's got the 4th tier, but he hasn't built the heavy Panzer Corps. He should probably do that as soon as possible. In fact, he could try and get a Panther, then maybe a Sturmpanzer, then rush into the base of the Panther, keeping any armor away while the Sturmpanzer then proceeds to knock the B4 down a few notches. Constantly in there. Got another MD42 in their way for RedxWings. He's definitely determined to have those two MD42s. Nice to see. Constantly to the north into the Pioneers. Second MD42 almost ready, and there we go. Molotov at the Pioneers, dodge it, but they can't dodge the bullets. Still, RedxWings continue to maintain a nice, solid control of the map. Though, of course, Anarkhand is most determined to change that around. Most determined. Comes to suppressed by the MD42. One kill so far. More ambush camouflage then on the way for the other MD42 crew though. He's soon able to turn with that. Oh no. Another MD42 there, knocked out courtesy the B4. It's definitely hard countering any MD42 gets on the field here, and definitely making it a bit difficult for him to pull off that particular part of his strategy, which is quite unfortunate for RedxWings. I'm sure Anarkhand is less concerned about RedxWings and his feelings. K1 there rolling ahead. And there we go, heavy Panzer Corps finally going up. I do feel like RedxWings could have had that out a bit sooner, to be honest. And thus a Panther out a bit sooner as well here versus Anarkhand. MD42 there spotted, trying to deal with the shock troopers. And of course, as soon as it reveals itself, might get, of course, a visit from the B4. So there you go, 2 pack 40s opening up in the K1. K1 bounces some, shot others though go through. Almost got it, almost got it. Shot 2 or more, and that B4, or KB1, will be a KB0.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Grenadiers there, forced away. Even the ones with the flamethrower there didn't quite work out there. Once more we see Anarkhand stripping away RedxWings territories.
Down to 200 points.
Still some time off if we're going to get a Panther. Some time before we can get it.
We are losing a
Got some
sector.
Pioneer Grenadiers in here through the south. What they could be up to.
The territory is out of
And we've got tactical movement here. I think he might be trying to call in the silly barrage here on the B4 then.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
There we go. Too bad, it most likely won't destroy it. What it will probably do is kill the crew and of course wipe out all the veterans experience again, certainly delaying it before it becomes really powerful with all the extra damage you can get then. Can't find out the Grenadiers. MD42 could do some reinforcement. Got the shock troops there suppressed though. The MD42 doing its best. Grenadiers with their own lightest machine and Gewehren joining in the good fight. But certainly the tables have turned on RedxWings again. Close to getting that Panther. At the same time we got a... Well, the SU-5 there apparently looked like it was joining in, but clearly it's still the same one. Which still really hasn't done much. Seems to be the complete lack of.
We have 300.
Well, armor from RedxWings, which is certainly a bit rarer to see. And in part also what's making the B4 so effective, there's not a real armor to sort of seriously threaten it. But there we go, fresh kill there, for the glory of Stalin. Another K1 could be summoned up there by Anarkhand if you so wanted. And RedxWings can now get a Panther out. Finally. Oh wait, I mean, now he can. There we go. Immediately getting the Panther as soon as he finally can get it. He finally adds in some Großdeutschland Panzers here. Pack 40 is slightly awkward positioning coming out of the K1. Firing its 76.2mm gun, which is in fact the exact same as the T-34 76 there. Pioneers are taking nasty losses to the conscripts, not looking good there, not looking good there for RedxWings. Panther still on its way. We got a second K1 there running for Anarkhand. I'm sure we'll soon be a bit surprised when he does finally see a Panther, though probably not too much either. I mean, he's clearly been expecting Arnold for quite some time. Grenadiers hand off after the K1. More high close rounds to unleash the Grenadiers. Oh, drop the flamethrower. They're making such good use of. There we go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 mobilized. Finally ready. The conscripts there rushed away. The Panther charges forwards as well. Gunfires. Guessing no, someone didn't have their lives snuffed out like a candle in a storm. Got the Panther engaging the K1. The K1 a bit limited in what it can do with the Panther, except hoping shots get through there the frontal armor. But now with the H-35, of course, it's finally found a purpose. It's finally got something to deal with, and certainly it is its greatest foe, the Panther. And the Panther's also taking this threat seriously as it immediately pulls back here. More K1 coming in again. Got the B4 following up here. Good combination, and the B4 is using the good there, absorbing shots. And the H-35 good at delivering them. But there you go, only taking a bit of hits there. The armor is not that proof versus the Panther's high velocity 75mm gun, which could penetrate most tanks in the war. Only things like the IS-2 would have given the Panther much pause. Good Panther after the H-35, got Pack 40 moving in. Half to health there. More shots fired. Can he get away with the H-35 or will Anarkhand lose it? Got a B4 shot going down in response. Try and get one of those Pack 40s. There we go. Almost got the Grenadiers as well. Bit of a blow there to RedxWings. But at the same time, he can actually replace those with another Panther if you wanted, or the Sturmpanzer. K1 falling back. Buttons are being secured. Panther rolling forwards. K1, they're taking a nasty hit. H-35 firing back. And about to flank here. Schnelltieter! Pedal to the metal. We need to get behind them and shoot through. Shield zerstört. And we go 1K1 down. That's going to help Mark get closer to getting hit with an anti-tank grenade. Damn it, engine right in front of the H-35. This is pretty bad. On the other hand, more anti-tank grenade going through there. H-35 misses. Can the Panther get out of this one? Can the Panther get out of this one? And certainly the engine was a bit of a weak point in some regards from the Panther. In fact, earliest models actually had a problem with the Panther. If it got tipped at a certain angle, the engine would burst into flames, which I believe was partly due to, in fact, it was actually using an aircraft engine. Little fun fact there. K1 moving in there. B4 shot going down there, not really shouting anything. Panther shot bounces there. K1 moving in, trying to deliver the kill. Pack 40 moving about here. Target weak point, shooting a heat round there through the side. Stunning the K1, giving the Panther more time to get away here. MD42 trying to cover the entire thing as well. Pack 40 continuing to fire away. There you go, more hits. Shot missed the Panther. Panther barely holding on here. Got the KV-1 there. Panther still needs to get away. MD42 also continue to get away there. Molotov on the MD42. Pack cleared out. Flamethrower Grenadiers and energy Grenadiers there clearing up the communists. While the MD42 suffers a horrible burning death. RedxWings forces have been severely depleted. They're just down to these Pioneers and that one Panther. And the Panther's close to victory too, but at the same time also close to bursting into flames. Another K1 there being forced forwards by Anarkhand here. charging into RedxWings lines. Finding away there most merrily. Bit unfortunate that... Oh, it does work actually, but yeah. Slight feature on Soviet heavy tanks. The rear of the turret would actually have a machine gun added there. Pretty unique feature, I would add. Because almost up there with the K1, the H-85 there could definitely do some repairs. And the faster you can get that up some good veterans, it will certainly help those the Panther. And any further Panthers RedxWings might get, which certainly seems to be the case here. Getting some more pioneers, but at the same time setting up here for second Panther, which could certainly work out. Or the Sturmpanzer again. Could certainly help put the infantry to, well, permanent rest. Panthers were also pretty heavy on maintenance, in fact, and were also quite commonly out of the war for that, or out of battle. In fact, Panthers were less mechanically reliable than the King Tiger, which is apparently notorious for it, was actually reasonably reliable. So, little fun fact there, little fun fact there. Point there being secured. There we go. Panther gefechtsbereit once more.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Panther 40 there decrewed, but probably going to be crewed again here by Anarkhand's Anarkhand crewmen. Panther versus K1. Very close to Victory 2. If we can get there, that's definitely going to be good. A Pentaman machine gun bar would also be good. Panthers in general, both Wehrmacht and Oberkommando West, are very much reliable than MD-42, so to be efficient versus infantry. But once they do get them, they're actually pretty good versus infantry. So in that regard, they do quite a bit more investment to be sort of good versus that, but it does tend to pay off, I would add. But there you go, Victory 2 shoots him up. There we go, H-5 gets a good shot through there, gains Veterans 1. Second shot, the bounce up, got the Pack 40 here by the joining in, getting up some good hits as well. Panther down to half health already. Bit of a depressing situation there for RedxWings. His initial Panther thrust there. Parried. Comes to stop by the MD-42, apparently he did not deal with that. H-5 they're hoping to knock it out, and we got some conscripts there on the run. Almost got the Pendulum machine gun ready, and there we go. Conscripts rushed away. Panther rushing ahead though. Might get that Pack 40, in which case he might have a chance of getting the H-5, which still hasn't had its engine fixed. A good blitzkrieg maneuver then could probably sort it out, but looks like the Pack 40 will escape, which will make any attempt at that bit of a high risk maneuver by RedxWings. While we can soon get a second Panther here. A second Panzerkampfwagen 5, if he so desires. Panther there rolling back rapidly, crushing its way through the foliage like a steel giant. And there we go, a second Panther on the way. Second Panther on the way there for RedxWings. And certainly avoiding then making the mistake some players do, which is just getting one Panther and then thinking that's right. You know, two Panthers again, you know, tends to do well. To offset things in particular with the H-35 out here, Pack 40s, K1s and all that. More than one Panther is definitely going to be a wise idea here. Bit of a stalemate in some regards. Victory points not looking too good. RedxWings is slightly taking back territory. And of course with the second Panther he might be able to launch a proper new offensive here versus Anarkhand, who by the way has actually got plenty of munitions, not really mind up any approaches at all. There you go, quick Panther fast again here versus H-85, damage in the engine again. Munitions there being retaken, point there being retaken as well. And there you go, second Panther ready. B4 almost fetching to one again. Oh, nice rifle grenade here! Almost got both engineer units. Almost. Second Panther moving forwards. Get constantly under fire from the Panther. Conscripts and grenadiers moving in. Bit of quiet there. We got conscripts there rushed off the field as well. Good finding the 10, touch straight to the MD-42 there, armor, well, ambush mode up. Still 910 the armor it does increase. And oh, this Panther having some bad luck there. Penetration went through, and it did suffer engine damage. Constant structure forcing with the Grenadiers. Got another B4 trying to maybe knock out that Panther. Nasty hit there. Didn't hit too well, but still left the Panther crew rather shaken, but not stirred.
We are losing a sector.
HQ5 still in need of repairs. KO1 as well. Another MG42 there from RedxWings. That's certainly quite determined. Certainly quite determined. Rushing into the head again there. But the Panther does fire away here. Lots of machine gun fire there. 3 MGs. A mix of MG42 and MG34s. Pintomatic would have been MG42, but coaxial and hull machine guns tended to be MG34s. In fact, it was a particular MG34 made for tanks with a much thicker barrel, so basically ensure it didn't get overheated so quickly. Since changing the barrel of a hull machine gun or a coaxial machine gun is a lot bloody harder.
Enemy troops are taking off, shooting us up.
And that's not really a viable option during battle. There you go, both Panthers now lined up here, opening up the K1, one shot missed, the other bounced. There you go, one shot went through the K1, Panthers firing, one shot went through, the other bounced. HQ5 ready as well. B4 firing. Can't get through roaring. Oh, we got full Mother Russia here. Full Mother Russia straight into the MG4. In fact, both MG42s right next to each other. Good for thinking B4 already fired. Otherwise, I'd describe that as suicidal, if not downright homicidal, in the intent of getting his own men murdered there. HQ5 they're opening up on the Panther. Those moving up to Panther fast. I could lose the HQ5 there. K1 Pack 40 moving in. Pack 48 to fire. Shot went through there, the Panther. Next shot went through there. Panther almost out of the fight. Almost victory 3 as well though. Rifle grenade there on the Pack 40 crew. Some heavy action here between the two players. S-25 Vet-22, that's increasing the rate of fire. And also putting closer to the ever nasty Vet-23, which really makes it dangerous for any enemy tank. K1 they're moving ahead, Panther in the line of fire.
We are losing a sector.
Missed. God damn it, Yuri, you missed. It's big, how do you do that?
They are disrupted.
B4 firing again. Got another MG42 crew there added to its collection of dead MG42 crews. Mate, I guess the Grenadiers. Nice it. Victory points getting very cool. 88 versus 77. Point there secured. Conscious roaring straight into the MG42 on the Panther, and of course all the other machine guns. Troops moving in from the north as well. Both Panthers forced to fall back, more anti-tank grenades going off.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Doing his best here to stop the Conscious from advancing. K1 issued 5 moving grenades, counter-tank gun MG4 joining in here. Gaining battery 2, stopping the Conscious pretty rapidly. Pantherfaust deployed, but not really successful there versus the K1's frontal armor. Pack 40 rolling a bit back. Another B4 shot.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Another MG42 wiped out. It's rather making a mockery there of RedxWings' MG crews. If only he had somehow finished off that B4 earlier. That would have required a rather spirited push, maybe from the south, taking a long route, then sneaking up, and then basically having both Panthers attack it, trying to knock it out, and then try to get out there alive. Which might have been a bit too much to ask there. Panther being repaired though. Points ticking down again there in the favour of RedxWings, not Anarkhand, who now has less points here than RedxWings. I want to get both pioneers to focus on the same tank to get it rapidly repaired, rather than sort of splitting out. In fact, not only having one work at all. Another push for the South Eagle, and it is rapidly forced off the field.
We are ready for action. Grenadiers.
Shock troops in north. We got a rough grenade here. Almost got the engineers. Almost. What's this? We got mines going down here preparing for any sort of future action.
Losing a sector.
Spotted.
We have hammered the enemy down to 50.
Grenadiers up north. Could maybe consider Miss Bunker, but then again, the B4 could probably shatter that in the blink of an eye, so it wouldn't be much use there.
They're killing us! We are suffering losses.
Grenadiers give us a shock to B4 firing. Gets the damaged Panther. He should have repaired that. He should have repaired that. Well, he's probably back further either way, though. Panther's lost. No salvaging that now. The other Panther, though, is effectual once more, ready to move out and fight the communist threat.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Of course, question is, what will RedxWings here do? As you're moving into the centre, got a Pack 40 they're covering. Oh, never mind, it's decrewed. Panther there, very close to Veterancy free. It could hit. Just that would make him more mobile, but also increases rate of fire, overall increasing the lethality of the Panther notably. Then these is constant up north, south push again. This money for victory points down to 35 here, by the way, for Anarkhand. 35 versus RedxWings 77. Okay, one moving in to deal with the Panther. Panther falling back. Maybe sensing the impending threat here. And we got a third Panther on the way there for RedxWings. A third Panther.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Ensuring that the first Panther will never truly be alone for longer periods of time. Meanwhile, another MD-40 here for RedxWings, ever dutiful. Helping here stop the shock troops, allowing the grenadiers a better chance of fighting them. Good job there for RedxWings. Stopping also the temporary. And there you go. B4 versus KV1. B4 Panther. Another B4 shot. Another MG-42 killed. In this case, the MG actually survived.
We are down to 75 points.
But Anarkhand is certainly rather determined in knocking them out. There we go, 5 versus the Panther. Panther could get it actually. Try and blitzkrieg right now, could probably knock it out completely. In particular, since he's almost veteran free, in which case he would definitely have the upper hand there. But he did not. He did not. Second Panther mobilized.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. Infantry contact! Germany now holds the victory point.
Panther there, almost ready again. K1 moving to the centre. Looks like he might be trying to sort of sneak into his opponent's base from the south here. In this case, he's going after the Sturmpanzer, or the B4. A Sturmpanzer, as I was about to say there, would be a better choice, and of course it's much better suited for knocking out such weapons. I think he might have something else. Panther here, Veterancy 3 versus the HU-5, should knock it out now. HU-5 got a good shot through there, halfway to Veterancy 3. Panther got damaged engine, HU-5 they're exposing its rear. Bad move there by Anarkhand, bad move, he could lose it here. There you go. HU-5 lit on fire. Panther enough did not go for the B4, instead moving up here trying to flank, but over here the Panther Veterancy 3 is doing most of the work. Should allow it, by the way, to shoot infantry. Panther here, going to get knocked out though. He's not doing anything versus the Pack 40. Scheisse. Not sure what he's intending to do with that one either, since he can't shoot with infantry. Conscripts there, almost wiped out. Things are getting dangerous here. Uganda can't stream out more forces on the field, whereas RedxWings does quite a lot there. We've got the Panther moving into the enemy base here. K1 could get knocked out here. Close to getting it, close to getting it. B4 farming, got a strike there from the Luftwaffe MG-40 holding up here, stopping the conscripts. There we go. KB1 out of control. Conscripts wiped on retreat there by the Kanonenvogel. B4 setting off to fire again. Another massive shell deployed there. And I'll bet you it's another MG42. They're getting wiped out. There we go. Conscript in their hand that did get completely annihilated there by the 4th Panther. Another HF5 arrives though. Engine is on fire. Abandoned. It's abandoned. Oh, the Luftwaffe saves the day by accident, ensuring it does not fall into the hands of the Russians. Panther moving in there, opening up with the conscripts. All machine guns blazing there. Down to 26 points versus 39 there. Another strike here. Trying to catch the Su-5 there. Almost got it. Almost got it. The Luftwaffe strikes again. Shocks are being stopped by Grenadiers and the Panther. We got more MG42s. He's just flooding the field with them to hold the vital points here. There's the Shocks. We got a blitzkrieg maneuver straight into enemy territory. Exposing himself there to the Pack 40, but also the Su-5 there. Can he get it? Missed! He missed the Su-5! Pack 40 got off another. Can he get it? No, he missed at that range! He missed! Main gun destroyed. The Su-5 wins this. If he just sobbed up for a moment, he probably could have gotten it. Ach du Liebe! God. And then Anarkhand throws in the gauntlet. Nonetheless, having lost the rest of the territory in the meanwhile. Game over. Game over there. That was a pretty tense fight here. Very close between the two players. Some pretty interesting play there. Good MG42 play there from RedxWings. Though sadly it was very hard counter there in the longer run here by the B4, which he sadly never really sort of did anything sort of seriously counter. Again, I'm going to say Sturmpanzer, something else to sort of deliver a knockout blow. But there you go. Still pretty interesting. And Anarkhand's first fight, not a bad move. But the problem is, considering what was coming, not so good. I think you should have gone for the KB1 first, then a Su-5 sort of support it. I think that would work out better. Or a Katyusha. Either way, though, pretty nice tactics there from both sides. But again, from RedxWings, sort of really some outstanding play there. And certainly something else again. Not just, the regular Grenadiers, but Pamphalaxis and maybe some Panzer Grenadiers or half-track sort of mixed into it. But there you go. Overall, hopefully you enjoyed this match. Hopefully you learned something from it. Hopefully you get some additional matches, maybe some more MG42 players, some bonus there, or, some incendiary armor-piercing rounds, which I really felt was missing from RedxWings here. And if you did, feel free to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send a player on some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dane. Cheers, and thank you all for watching. Bye.